Hey YouTube, it's Alicia here, and I'm here to talk about WWE and some of the matches I want to talk about tonight. And it's important y'all get to understand. I need y'all to please don't forget to thumbs up these videos, comment below, and subscribe to my channel as I keep iterating. I am trying to reach 50 or 100 YouTube subscribers by the end of the year. So come on and join me. So, like I said, today is a WWE video. This is WWE Raw is War. So, let's get started. Make sure you check out the video before this. So, without further ado, so let me just remind y'all the two matches I will not be talking about. Excuse me. The Rival versus Dolph Ziggler and Gallows, because I didn't get to see that match. Elias versus Bobby Lashley. I might do that match. I might not. So we'll see. So without further ado, let's get started. So WWE, the match I'm going to talk about first is Finn Balor versus Jinder Mahal. Man, this was a good match. But who comes out with Finn Balor? Then his match partner, Bayley. You know, Bayley's all hugs, and she came out, but she played a key role because then you have Jinder Mahal with one of the Singh brothers with his mismatch partner, and I said this was a so cuckoo mismatch for the mismatch challenge. The one, the only Jinder Mahal. So this match was a pretty good match. So Jinder Mahal thought he could get one over on Finn Balor. I told y'all when I did Brian Corbin video on him, I told y'all he's going to play favorites. And what I predicted that, and that's what he's doing. So we're going to have to see where this is going to go. All right, and this match was a pretty good match, and then the Singh brother and one of the Singh brothers, the Singh brother is still there, and Alicia Fox got in, start interfering. So once they start interfering, Bayley had enough. Bayley belly to bellied the Singh brother. Oh my god, it was hilarious. Come on, it's not usual. We'll see men, women versus men. That's not the first time we've seen that in the WWE. Okay. So that was very entertaining to me. But Finn Balor came out on top. So yeah. So then the next thing was the match I want to talk about is Nia Jax. Excuse me, I'm gonna come back to that. Well, since I already said it, let me just say Nia Jax with Ember Moon versus Alicia Fox with Mickie James and Alex Bliss in her corner. So as y'all know, Alex Bliss has an injury, so we have a lot of two people with a lot of injuries for the mixed match challenge that won't be competing this year. That is Alicia Fox. Excuse me, not Alicia Fox. So you have none other Sasha Banks and Alex Bliss. So we don't know if this week Alex Bliss will do that, but stay tuned in the video. Got something else for you. So it was them. This match was a hell of a good match. But I was so proud of Ember Moon. Just to make sure Mickie didn't interfere, she took out Mickie. She took out Mickie, and she like, what? Like what? What you gonna do? I mean, Ember Moon had Nia's back. She had Nia back, and Corey Graves don't have nothing to say. Should just kept his mouth shut. It should have that should have been Corey Graves right there. And so I was so excited about that. Now let me get back to this other Divas match. So it was Natalya, Nikki, and Brie Bella versus the Riot Squad. Even though the Riot, I question the referee's decision of how he pinned that, because to me he did a fast count on that, and the Riot Squad should have not won. It was some cheating going on, but Bree did a lot of yes kicks to Liv Morgan, and you see her kick to the chest, kick to the chest, then kick to the face. I don't think she actually knew she kicked Liv Morgan to the face, because it knocked that girl out. So then it ended up being, it still was a match, but it was like 3-on-2. It was like 3-on-2, but Sarah Logan and Ruby Riott still won. But once Liv Morgan got hurt, I felt like they just should have made that match a draw, regardlessly a draw. I feel like Stephanie and Triple H would have like stopped the whole match and just stopped it incompletely and said, "Oh, we're not doing this match no more due to the injury of Liv Morgan." I hope she is okay. I hope she has a speedy recovery. I know from PW Unlimited, I watched beforehand, has said that she might not be doing no house shows or wrestling until they do some more tests tomorrow. So we'll have to see that. Now, I didn't get to see the revival. Like I said, I didn't get to see the revival against Dolph Ziggler. So I probably will come back later this week to do that. All right, so I am going to do this. Bobby Lashley with Lio Rush. Oh my God, I got a lot to say about some of that, and Elias. So Elias and Kevin Owens had their little Elias Kevin Owens show, and it's like it was Elias versus Bobby. Bobby would have had him until Kevin Owens got involved and hit Bobby Lashley's leg on the pole and stuff. I mean, come on, what woman do not like how Bobby Lashley looks? I'm just saying, okay, and stuff. But Kevin Owens interfered, ended up costing Elias a win. So they was trying to get to Lio Rush. Man, Lio Rush ran, but they ended up getting him. But Bobby ended up catching him in the long run. Lio Rush is this little, I would say he's like not no bigger than Rey Mysterio, but he's good looking on the eyes. I will tell y'all, these ladies, he is good looking on the eyes. But I will say this. I know he's on 205 Live, but him as a manager, man, he can cut a promo for Bobby Lashley. Oh my God, hooking a black wrestler with a black manager. Hello, I like you, and I like Lio Rush. I mean, he's a pretty good athlete, and I'm finna say, if I could ever get a chance to see have them put him in a match on Raw, I would love to see it. So, y'all, the question of the day is, if you can see Lio Rush in a match on Raw, who would it be and why? So, let's talk about. So, we got all of that. Okay, we got that. And then we got the Shield versus Brian Corbin's team. Okay, and he had the Ascension, APA with we all would know him as Spud when he used to be on Maverick. There we go, with Maverick. And the Shield, that was a pretty good match. They matched each other for move, but the Shield came out on top. Hey, real. So you got that, but then it's like Stephanie said, "Oh, Corbin, you haven't been doing that well." And that was how the show originally started off. And then I actually loved the show. I loved the dedication, and they have their children ambassadors. That was just so sweet of Triple H and Stephanie. Not only that, this organization, this was through, it was for the Connors Cure, because all this month was pediatric cancer month through WWE and things, and I just thought it was just a wonderful show. So let me just talk about how from Lio Rush to Maverick, to some of the cruiserweights coming on, maybe coming on Raw and SmackDown, being managers. Oh my God! If they are doing this, I feel like this is another way for the cruiserweights to make their money. Okay, not to make extra money, but I mean, I actually appreciate that they are doing this with them. Now, I have to say, when they first introduced us to Leo Rush last week, baby, I go, okay, who is he? That was, yeah, my face says it all. I go, when he came out last week, I go, okay, I don't know who he is. So I go, who is he? So when they show that he's with Bobby Lashley, mommy gotta go, can we say we got our African American version of Rey Mysterio? Heck yes, we got our version of Rey Mysterio. We got our African American version of Rey Mysterio. So y'all, let me ask y'all this question too. So the first question is, oh, who do you, between the Shield, let's talk about some factions right quick. Between the Shield, the question is, between the Shield, Braun Strowman and Luke Galloway, and I can't think of any, between the Shield, Braun Strowman, them, or any other wrestling faction. Out of any wrestling faction, current or from the past, who out of any wrestling faction is the top wrestling faction in the WWE from the past or to the present? So the second question of the day is, and we're going to say is, do Brian Corbin, should he be released as a general manager and go back as a wrestler? That's the second question. And the third question is, who's ready for Kurt Angle to return back to his duties as a general manager? I know I am. So y'all, please don't forget to comment below, thumbs up this video, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.